In part A of question 1, I expressed sin squared 2x in terms of cos 4x to find the integral of sin squared 2x with respect to x when x is between 0 and pi by 6. You can see here the result I obtained. I'd like to confirm this by using my Casio graphical calculator. So I choose option 5, the graph function menu, and I key in my function, which is open bracket sin 2x squared. We usually say this as sin squared 2x, but this is how we need to input it. And if I select execute and draw, I may wish to change the scale here, and certainly my V window, I'm going to adjust the minimum to -1 and the maximum to 1. Let's see what this looks like now. Okay, and I'll want to integrate it between 0 and pi by 6. I'm already in radians mode, so I don't need to change that. You can see that there. If you did need to change it, you simply select Shift menu to go to the setup and change between rad, deg for degrees, and grad for gradians. Okay, so let's integrate this. If I use Gsolve, F5, and scroll F3 to the integral menu, I select F1 to integrate with respect to x, and it asks me for my lower limit value, which in this case will be 0, and my upper limit value, which is pi by 6. So that's Shift pi, then I use my fraction button and 6, and when I select execute, it gives me this region here with an integral of 0.15354621. If you work out what pi over 12 take away root 3 over 16 is, you'll find you get this decimal, and so that confirms the first part of the question. Now let's look at part B. I looked at the integral sin x plus cos x all squared between x equals 0 and x equals pi by 2, and I used some identities to transform it into an integral that I could work out more easily. The result I ended up with was pi by 2 plus 1. Again, I'd like to check this with my Casio graphical calculator. If I select option 5 for the graph function menu, and I want to integrate, open brackets, sin x plus cos x all squared, and I select execute and F6 to draw. Again, I might want to change the scale here, and so I go to V window and I will change the Y minimum to 0 and the Y maximum, let's try 5 to begin with, and F6 to draw. Okay, and I want to integrate that for x between 0 and 2 pi, so that's F5 for Gsolve, and then F3 for the integration menu, F1 to integrate with respect to x, and it asks me to select my lower limit value, which is 0. It then asks me for my upper limit value, which as you can see here is pi by 2, so that's Shift pi and then the fraction button over 2, and when I select execute, it gives me 2.5707962. That's numerically equal to 1 plus pi by 2, so that confirms my calculation.